What's up, everyone? Today we are going to be talking about a phenomenon, a phrase, a mindset, whatever you want to call it. It's the pull who you like mindset. All right, let's be honest here. Everybody has heard it. Most of you guys have dished this one out as well. What does it really mean, and how is it a potential issue in the current iteration of Genshin Impact? I mean, back a year ago, it wasn't so big of a problem when you just kind of brush people's concern or questions off with, it doesn't matter, just pull for who you like. Nowadays, though, I think we need to revisit the way we deliver this message. And what I'm really saying is we need to double check if the reason these people are looking for advice is simply because they want to chase a meta, chase a fad, or chase a fleeting moment, as opposed to them actually working on making their favorite character more powerful. And what do I mean by that? First, let me tell you guys a little bit about myself. Name's Walrus. Make videos here on YouTube every single day. Can you believe it? A video of Genshin every day. Now, most of you guys would say like, well, Walrus, you're not really, making videos. You're just sitting here talking. And that's what I do. All right. I sit here, I talk, I create these conversations so you guys can discuss them among yourselves in the comments. Or if you have more passionate inputs, you can directly message me on Discord. So like, subscribe, tune into my live streams on Wednesdays and Saturdays, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So let's get back to the topic here. Yes, we get it, right? Play the game for fun and not like you're trying to ace an exam. You're not here to study elemental gauge theory. You're not here to study optimizing team rotations and builds and reaction sequence, whatever. You're here to have fun, and sometimes fun may require you to learn the ropes a little bit, to understand what exactly you're doing here, or else you're just going to be mashing random buttons hoping things work, and once in a blue moon things are just going to click and you're like, wow, that was amazing, but how do I do that again? I don't know. So in a way, yeah, you do have to learn things here and there to make sure that you can replicate a successful rotation, elemental attack, reaction, or wombo combo as you call it. However, with the phrase that people nowadays are just dishing out, pull who you like. And yeah, of course, right? I would love to pull for who I like. And for the most part, I would like to think that I am pulling for these characters because I like them, or at least I like the idea of owning them. But there's a problem here though, if you guys can see it, right? You need 4 units to make a team. And what if you really like one unit but need 3 others to make the one shine? You see, here is where we get the problem that this way of thinking currently masks. We tell people to stop chasing units because of their power, but we ignore the fact that people may be chasing a powerful unit to make their dream unit stronger. What do I mean by that, right? Let's say you love Klee to death. You love her so damn much that you can just get a tattoo of her PNG all over your face. You want to name your firstborn after her. You have all her merchandise, and you even start picking up some of her mannerisms and talking like her, acting like her. You love her more than words can describe. Now, you want obviously to build a great team for her so she can shine. You literally don't care about any other character in the game. You like, they could all burn. They could be deleted and you wouldn't really care. However, you care about the 3 characters that work with Klee to make her feel stronger. So in that sense, you're also going to be caring for those 3 characters, and you're going to have to like them, or at the very least, you're going to have to have some level of affection for them because they make your Klee that much better. Is this starting to make sense, people? That's why a lot of the times when people are asking for advice, asking for questions in regards to a unit, its synergy, their build, and stuff like that, or how good they are in terms of options with this character, that character, or just generally, and they get brushed up with it. Listen, dude, just pull for who you like. Of course, most people would know that. So it's really unsettling to see people claiming in the comments that they only pull for characters that they like while shaming those who chase meta units. Well, in this case, what if the meta unit just so happens to be a great fit for their favorite unit. And they're currently building a 4-man roster for their favorite unit, right? Meta units are good because they can give you access to more team options or are universally good for many teams. Case in point being Kazuha. Kazuha buffs elemental damage teams. Now, surprise, surprise, how many DPS units, both on-field, off-field, can benefit from Kazuha? A crap ton. So that's why when people are chasing for Kazuha, they're asking for C1 advice, C2 advice, weapon advice, all this stuff. A lot of the time, nobody is here building a C0 main DPS Kazuha. For the vast majority of them, they're probably going to slap him in like a Raiden hyper carry team or an Ayaka freeze team or whatnot. But there are the odd ones that are getting Kazuha just so they can make their Klee a little better. They're getting Kazuha just so they can make their Chongyun Kaya team better. Now, some of you guys would say like, wow, do you really need Kazuha for that? You got Sucrose, right? Sucrose works great. Yeah, she does. But I also think we can agree on the fact that if you have the ability to pick up a Kazuha, where's the harm in doing so? Especially since if you skipped a ton of characters, let's say you've been skipping the last 4 or 5 patches due to you not liking those characters, there's nothing really wrong picking up a Kazuha. And I actually fully encourage most people pick up a C0 Kazuha regardless if you're a meta player or not. It's because he buffs all elemental damage teams. That is something that has immense value. He's not like Shinhe, who is specifically buffing cryo units. He's not like Yunjin, who buffs only auto attacking units. Elemental teams are in an abundance within the Genshin landscape, and I can only imagine going forward they're also going to be more and more popular for people to play. Genshin will reach a point where it really doesn't matter what team you play, because the amount of variants would have reached a breaking point where even a vaporized team, you probably can have 8 to 10 different variations with different units and combinations. But guess what? Even in that situation, Kazuha is going to still remain popular. That's where the value is at. In a game where you need 4 units to make a team, in most elemental damage oriented team, there will always be a slot available for Kazuha to slide right in. Now, I don't want to make this video just about Kazuha. You pretty much get this phrase everywhere you go. Pull who you like. And at this point, I feel like it's a lazy way to kind of opt out giving people actual solid advice. It's always better to ask them, why do you want this character? What are you having plans for this character? How are you building this character? Who are they going to synergize with? And after you go and understand why people are chasing a certain character, let's say Yoimiya, why are you pulling Yoimiya? Who are you pairing her with? Oh, you're pairing her with Beidou and Raiden Shogun and Kokomi. Now that's an odd team, and maybe then you can kind of pitch in some advice like, okay, so why do you want to play Yoimiya in that particular team? They're like, oh, you know, I really like Raiden Shogun. I've invested a lot into it, and I think Raiden Shogun can really help Yoimiya shine. And then you can continue your conversation from there. But just saying like, man, stop chasing meta, pull for whoever you like. This game isn't that hard. I think most people get the point now. I think the memo is pretty well passed on. Now it's time to get a little more detail oriented with our advice. But please let me know what you guys think. I honestly feel like we should stop with the pull for who you like thing going forward and shift the conversation more towards who do you like? Why do you like them? How are you playing them? And believe it or not, sometimes the responses could really open your eyes to new possibilities that you yourself haven't even considered. Because who better to give advice on characters than the ones who love them the most and have devoted months and months of resources and time towards mastering this character, playing them in a variation of teams, both successful and unsuccessful ones. Alright, and with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment down below what your thoughts are when it comes to this phrase of pull who you like. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, urge y'all to stay safe. Peace, peace. Bye.